welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has AAA baseball for you. It's the Gwinnett Stripers and the Reno Aces. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, number 33.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now. And the batter will be the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 3-2. That one out to right. Makes the grab on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Number 92, long run on his horse. Into the dive, and he got it.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill, the big righty, Ian Anderson. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now, Wang. The Y to kick the pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one almost got him. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at-bat.
Now it's the second baseman, number 98.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Wang rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now the left fielder, Chan. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there. And it is gone. A two-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, number 74. 2-1 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Now it's the DH, Chen. And he grounds one to the right side. And he grabs it foul. The wind of the pitch. That's down and in.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside. That one blasted deep to right. Gone! He leaves the yard to right, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Chen getting ready to hit, and he deals. There's a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Line drive. That's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now at the plate, number 30. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, out to short. Over to Aguilar. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting in, the catcher, number 65.
Number 65 digs in now.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Grissom slings it across. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Eli White. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now batting A-Ray Adrianza. Next pitch is outside. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
3-2.
And a pitch. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. How about that double play?
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Righty delivers. In the air, left field. Chan under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, number 92. The pitch. And he can't come up with it.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
Back to the top of the lineup. Wang will hit next. The 1-1. Good eye right there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Anderson over to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. At the belt and fires. Runner takes off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Sierra pulls it in on the run. Next to hit, number 98. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Let's keep it going.
2-1 now. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And now it's going to be Chan. Over to Aguilar. 2 out.
Now batting, number 74.
Number 74 now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Now fly ball to right center. Sierra gliding to his left and puts the squeeze on that. And that is the inning. Top half of the third inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Magneuris Sierra.
Magneuris Sierra.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the air, out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
The second baseman, Hoy Park.
Hoy Park getting ready to hit. 1 down, base is empty. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Grabs it barehanded to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Castile. Payoff pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Aces out front 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Chen.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Stepping in, Chen. Check swing, and he held up.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So digging in, number 30. Grounded out his first time up. That's a base hit. Run scores. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 6-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Dylan Dodd will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the batter now, number 65. Grounded out to short in his first trip. The 1-1. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Base knock center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now, number 92. The punch out there. And 1 away.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Wang. 1 for 2. And now it's 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to Aguilar. And they got him.
Now batting, number 98.
Next to hit, number 98.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Second and third, 2 down. And a ground ball to first. Base hit, and a run comes in. Adrianza fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 8-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Chan, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Nope.
Just missed. Run around the move. There's a ball.
1 strike.
Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back. Start of the fourth. And now the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Got him. And that is that. Bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Chan. Ripped to short. Over to Aguilar. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Number 74.
Yeah, the batter now, number 74. Left-hand batter waits. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next is the designated hitter, Chen. He's already homered in this game. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And now it's filled up. He goes down looking.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And here's a 3-2. Popped up left side. Williams brings it in for the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be A-Ray Adrianza.
A-Ray Adrianza.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Eric Stout.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 36, Eric Stout.
Now all even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two. Out towards right center field. Number 92 drifts towards it and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Yolmer Sanchez now steps in. And a pitch.
2-2 to count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. On to first, and the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
The center fielder, number 13,
Magneuris Sierra digs in now. He's 0 for 1. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And a rope into center field, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Sierra off of first with 2 away. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. And that's the third out. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Aces lead it 8-0. Welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 30.
The shortstop, number 30.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 65.
Number 65 will hit next.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Smash to the left side. Whips it across. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, number 92.
And now the right fielder, number 92. The 1-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. To the right side, Park gets it to first. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. The Aces out front here, 8-0. Top of the 6th inning, and here's the catcher, Ryan Castile.
Ryan Castile.
Kicks and fires. And a base hit up the middle.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now here is Vaughn Grissom. And here it comes.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 2nd strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Out towards left center. Chen settles under this one, and that is the ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Aces, 8 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.